So Luke Smith, their boy from down under, subject is MJF. It's like, hey boys, I sent Disco a pretty big developing story over here on an Australian soldier that won the Victoria Cross Medal for bravery in Afghanistan, who's been found guilty of war crimes. I think all three of you would find it pretty interesting if you have time to have a deeper look into the context of it all. It's a divided opinion over here on whether he's looked at as a hero or a criminal. I'll send you the thing they sent me so you guys can look at that. Anyway, on to my question to MJF. AEW has allowed MJF to play out the bidding war of 2024 story. And he's taken it even further doing the interviews with Ariel Helwani since he's won the World Heavyweight title and he's the most featured guy on the show every week. My question is, will AEW look extremely foolish if MJF leaves in 6 months and goes to WWE? MJF has been a lifelong WWE fan, and AEW has basically prepared and put the rocket on him for the last 12 to 18 months for WWE to possibly take their most featured guys straight from their main show. Thoughts? And that's from Luke Smith. I would be willing to bet that MJF has already signed an extension with AEW, and he's just doing this as part of his character.
I 100% agree with that.
Well, I wouldn't do 100% because, like, you know, I don't know. They give these guys freedom to say stuff, and I don't know what the angles are, or what are these guys when these guys are shooting in promos, you know. So
I think when that whole MJF left after the pay-per-view on the plane, or he might not show up, or whatever it was, and they talked about his extension, I think that was when it was done. I think I think he's locked in. I think it's all just fun and games.
Yeah, the obvious answer to the question, if he leaves in 6 months and goes to WWE, yes, they will look foolish. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. But what's your take on this, Konnan?
Yeah, just like you, I'm going to assume that privately he signed a longer deal with Tony. I can't imagine Tony would let him go out there and saying stuff like that. And if he hasn't, he will never, ever live it down. I just cannot believe in any way, shape, or form, because Tony's not dumb, that he would let him be going out there if there's a chance that he's leaving.
And if they keep the belt on him for that amount of time,
well, they've given the keys to the car to him. He's got long promo segments, long matches. He says what he wants. He's the man there.
But I'm saying they could do the whole, my contract's running out, I'm going to take this belt with me if I leave, down the line if they have him hold on to it that long, you know?